top 10 most expensive parties ever thrown. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Good morning, Aluxers. It's nice to see you back. In the words of Ezra Miller, life is a grand party. So the team at Alux.com decided to look through recent history and find out which were the grandest of them all. As you know, Alux.com is the go-to destination online for the most expensive things in the world. Although some may argue that an amazing party is one that you don't really remember when it ended, the following people made sure theirs are the most memorable parties in history. We'll look at the parties where the budget didn't have a cap and people still talk about them today. Here are the 10 most expensive parties ever thrown. Number 10. Liza Minnellis' wedding. Bill, $3.5 million. When Michael Jackson is your best man and Elizabeth Taylor is your maid of honor, you can be sure you'll get your wedding on our list. When Liza Minnelli married David Guest, they made sure to spare no expense for the most important day of their lives. Number 9. Bill Clinton's daughter's wedding. Bill, $5 million. When Chelsea Clinton married the investment banker Mark Mezvinsky in front of 500 guests, everything had to be perfect. Starting with air-conditioned tents, a wedding dress by Vera Wang, and an $11,000 cake. With everything included, the entire event gathered a $5 million check for the former president. But how many times do you get married these days? Number 8. Birthday celebration of David Bonderman. Bill, $7 million. The founding partner of the Texas Pacific Group has a net worth of $2.6 billion. And as they say, everything is bigger in Texas. So was his anniversary. When you've got that much cash to spare, it's clear that you've got to throw one hell of a party. Notable mentions among many others was the Rolling Stones were hired to perform. The place was filled with other billionaires and millionaires, plus some of the most influential people in the world. Number 7. The wedding of Wayne Rooney. Bill, $7 million. Being one of the most beloved football players in the world, Wayne Rooney celebrated his wedding to Colleen McLaughlin in a 17th century villa and reception at a medieval abbey in Portofino. Spending over $7 million on the most important day of his life, Rooney got the royal treatment. Family and friends were flown to the destination if they weren't close by, and everything was put on his tab. Plenty of celebrities attended and no expense was spared. This is the most expensive wedding in sports history. Number 6. The bat mitzvah of Elizabeth Brooks. Bill, $10 million. David Brooks made his fortune producing defense weapons, so as any weapons mogul would do, when his daughter turned 13, he made her wish to see favorite pop idols live come true. Aerosmith, Ciara, 50 Cent, and Stevie Nicks were all flown in Brooks' private jet for the occasion. Aerosmith's tab for the event was 10% of the budget, and with a total price of $10 million, Elizabeth's party is the most expensive bat mitzvah in the world. Could you imagine being 13 and whatever you wished for to turn to reality? That's the power of money. Number 5. The 50th birthday celebration of the Sultan of Brunei. Bill, $27.2 million. When the Sultan of the oil-rich country of Brunei turned 50 back in 2006, Michael Jackson was paid for a live performance, and apart from the usual caviar and champagne, the civil service employees of the small country got an increase in their pay. Notorious worldwide for his luxurious lifestyle, the Sultan's birthday is just another occasion for him to show the opulence and wealth he managed to accumulate along the years. Number 4. Opening of the Atlantis Hotel in Dubai. Bill, $31 million. Kylie Minogue's live performance was a very small piece of the allocated budget for the grand opening of one of the world's most opulent hotels, the Atlantis Hotel Dubai. Over 2,000 Hollywood celebrities were flown in for the event, and the fireworks used made history as the biggest ever of its kind in history. Atlantis Hotel in Dubai is one of the most luxurious hotels in the world, and it doesn't come with a shock that they wanted to mark their entrance with a bang. Number 3. Wedding of the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi. Bill, $45 million. If you take everything into account, this is the most expensive wedding in the world, and also the most expensive party ever thrown. Although the bill was $45 million, we need to take into account what it was worth back in 1981. Factor in for inflation and the fact that the price of jewelry is on the rise, this wedding is worth more than $100 million in today's money. The wedding of Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, and Princess Salama took place in a stadium built specially for the occasion in order to accommodate up to 20,000 guests. Every town in Abu Dhabi celebrated the event, and the opulence culminated with the gifts to the bride, which consisted of 20 camels that had their backs loaded with diamonds and precious jewels. Number 2. Wedding of steel tycoon Lakshmi Mittal's daughter. Bill, $60 million. Lakshmi Mittal's net worth is over $16 billion, so when it came for his daughter Venetia to get married to the businessman Amit Bhatia, the budget was never even discussed. The invitations for each guest were made of silver and had over 20 pages each. Every guest was flown in and accommodated in a 5-star hotel in Paris. The ceremony was held in the Palace of Versailles. If that wasn't enough, the wine alone cost over $1.5 million, and later that night the Eiffel Tower was booked in order to shoot fireworks from it. Number 1. William and Kate's royal wedding. Bill, $70 million. If you don't know about this wedding, you're probably deaf, blind, or dead. So where do we start? With over half of the entire wedding budget spent for security reasons, millions in flowers, $1 million wedding dress worn by Princess Diana, and the whole world looking at them, makes William and Kate's royal wedding the most expensive wedding event ever thrown. The entire thing ended up costing $70 million, but they surely made history. If you could go to one of these parties, at which one would you have the most fun and why? Join the conversation in the comments. Because you watched this video till the end, we have a special mention for you. Did you know a few years ago, 2 puppies got married into what is now considered the most expensive pet wedding in history? The bill was $160,000, and they had 250 other pets invited. Just putting things in perspective. Here's a link if you don't believe us. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxer. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. If you want more, we handpicked these videos you might enjoy, or head over to Alux.com for the best in fine living content on the planet. Be a part of the largest community of luxury enthusiasts in the world and tell your story.